Welcome. Today we're here for a comparison between two decentralized trading platforms, GMX and gTrade, who are live on Arbitrum. GMX is already live on Arbitrum for almost 1.5 years since 1st of September 2021 and has already accumulated $92.5 billion in volume over there. So it's really established as basically the biggest or one of the biggest decentralized trading platforms, leverage trading platforms in DeFi. And gTrade is a bit of its challenger, which already has accumulated $22.5 billion in volume, but most of that on Polygon. However, since last New Year's Eve, so 2 days ago as of this recording, gTrade has made a move to Arbitrum. So both of these apps are now live on Arbitrum, which makes it an interesting time to compare the two. So to use these apps, you go from their landing page, and on gTrade, you just click Start Trading, whilst for GMX, you click on the right, top right, Launch App. Then you click Agree here, and it takes you to its trading page. You connect the wallet, you connect your wallet. It will ask whether you want to connect with MetaMask, Wallet Connect, or Coinbase. I have a MetaMask wallet, so I connect it there. I do the same with GMX, has a similar pop-up. Click MetaMask again, and there we have it. We're now connected on both platforms. Both have the BTC USD pair as its initial pair where you get dropped. I am searching for the scroller to scroll between. I think it's over here then. You can scroll over a couple different tokens. Just a second to see. We're on the swap page. You want to be long for the leverage trading. So here we then have 4 different pairs for GMX. We have Ethereum, BTC, Link, and Uni. For gTrade, on the other hand, we have a larger selection of pairs, which also includes some stocks like Apple, Airbnb, and also includes some forex like Euro CHF, Euro GBP, Euro JPY, Euro USD, and several more. In total, there are 70 markets, 37 crypto pairs, 10 forex pairs, and 23 stocks. We are Sunday, the 2nd of January. Therefore, forex and stock markets are closed. So we will just be doing some crypto trading today. All right, we will start with the BTC pair. Both have similar layouts. You can tweak the layout a little bit for gTrade by going to the settings page. You can click for a light theme, a dark theme, a black theme, or a retro wave theme. We will keep the retro wave mode for now because I got accustomed to it. Other things you can change are the gas settings, standard, fast, aggressive, or customized. You can also change the layout to a more classic layout, which gives a similar window scheme that also GMX supports. But I prefer the full screen mode, where you can also tweak this a little bit the way you want it. All right. Here the price graph has a 1 minute chart, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1, 4, and 24 hours. For GMX, you have the same options except 1 minute chart. Personally, I prefer a 1 minute chart if it's there. If you use high leverage, could really come in handy. Let's make the chart a little bit bigger, actually. All right. You can switch the trading panel left, right. There are a couple of other modes. You can have the favorites tab here at the top to not be displayed or be displayed. You can show its price or not show its price, show its 24-hour change, not show its 24-hour change, and hide closed markets or not hide closed markets. You can change your favorites by just clicking the stars over here. And yeah, this is basically how you change the favorites a little bit. There are a couple of more smaller things that you can include. You can hide the chat or not. It's over here. You can just click on this, but it's not that important for this purpose right now. It's sort of a troll box or a help box, if you will. You can also change it where the notifications will pop up. They are right here now, top left. I prefer the top right. And that's about it for the settings. I think it's very nice to have a bit of customizable UI. GMX does not support that, but however, it has 5 language options, which is very interesting if you want to learn some Japanese. But obviously for Japanese, Chinese, Korean, or Spanish users, this can be of interest. All right, the rest of the settings of GMX are basically the slippage that you want to allow, then display P&L after fees, and include P&L in leverage display. We won't change anything as of now. For the rest, there's not much to say about the trading pages. Down here for gTrade, there's still the overview of all trades happening on the platform by other traders, and there's a certain leaderboard where you can try to compete with other traders, but this is not so interesting right now. And GMX is just, it ends there and it's clean. You have some social media, same you have for gTrade. So social media, your personal trading report, don't look at that. And that's it basically for the two platforms. Now, an interesting thing for GNS is one-click trading. or gTrade one-click trading. I've already set this up. My one-click trading wallet is right here, and it's funded with 0.1 Ethereum for gas fees. And it basically means that I can trade without having to confirm anything in my MetaMask account. You will see later how handy that can get. So for now, we will place on both a long trade on Bitcoin because we're obviously mega bullish. For DAI to BTC, DAI is the standard and only option for gTrade so far, which for me is perfectly fine. We will do a $10,000 trade. We will do it once with 5x leverage. So you change the slider over here for GMX. It's a little bit difficult to get it exactly at 5. I can't. I cannot. I have to go full screen for this, I think. Yeah, there you go. Almost there. Yes. So we're at 5x for on GMX. Here we luckily can just put it in like that, easy. And now we see some more of our trade. Here is the price. Here is the slippage that you allow. We can also put that at 1.3 just as GMX its settings had. You remember over here. It has a 0.00% spread, which is great. It's because the open interest, which you can see over here, is very balanced right now. And the same for GMX. You can see it over here, the entry price and the exit price, which is the same. So there is no spread on GMX positions. So both have a near zero spread. But for gTrade, you have to keep an eye on that because sometimes this can change. All right, everything seems set, 2,000 times 5. So for a total position size of 10,000 DAI, the fee will be 8 DAI, and our liquidation price will be 13,716. For GMX, however, the fee will be quite a bit higher, $17.71, which is over twice the fee of GNS. This is because there's a big DAI to BTC fee that gets taken. I'm not sure why they do that, but it's the way it is. And then the liquidation price, however, is a little bit better, 30,535. And we have a borrow fee of 0.0012% per hour. This can get fairly substantial. At gTrade, this is right now 0 because, again, the open interests are very balanced. GMX doesn't work with a borrow fee based on net open interest. It works with a borrow fee of total open interest on that side, meaning that if there's only 2 million in long positions on Bitcoin, the borrow fee will be fairly low. If there's 50 million in open positions on Bitcoin, it will be very, very high. All right, there is a rollover fee on gTrade, which is on the collateral only. This rollover fee right now is 0.0018%. So it is on collateral only, which means at 5x, it will only be 1/5 of this number, which is 0.00036%. So substantially lower still than the borrow fee on GMX. So that's it, with the exception of the stop loss and take profit. You can choose your stop loss and take profit right here. I will zoom a little bit out for this and wait till it loads. There we go. I'm going to put my stop loss at 16,610, let's say. And my take profit will be at 50%, 18,403. For GMX, I have not seen stop loss and take profit on this dashboard, on this UI. I'm not sure where it is or if it doesn't have it. But let's see how it goes anyway. So for GMX, we push long BTC, we get our overview, 5x, liquidation price, fees, collateral after the fees deducted, 0% spread, entry price, our borrow fee, execution fee, which is the gas estimation, allowed slippage. All seems great. Let's go. Let's run. And let's hope for the best. Pop up on MetaMask, confirm. And here we go. Yes, confirm. So here pops up our position. And it is shown on the chart with this line over here. For GNS, we can do the same. We put market long and boop, it's there. So no confirmation pop-up from MetaMask. One-click trading, very cool, very fast, almost sex-like experience. Sex with a C, of course. What did you think? Another cool feature of GNS is that you can just drag and drop this SL here. Here we go. You want to put it a bit lower. For example, drag and drop transaction mining. Boop, stop loss is updated. Very cool. You see it's already on the new value. I didn't show the old value, but it's already updated. Here we can also update our take profit, for example. Trade details you can find over here. 1990.5 DAI, 5x. Position size, which is a little bit higher than on GMX because of the lower fees. The rollover fees that we're paying, funding fees that we're paying, or receiving. Sometimes you can receive funding fees on gTrade if you have the right side of the trade, and then the net P&L. You can share your trade on Twitter. The same goes for GMX with the share button over here. On GMX, you have an edit collateral button where you can deposit or withdraw some BTC. Even though we started our trade with DAI, you would first swap some DAI, I guess, for BTC, and then you could deposit some BTC to get the liquidation price a bit lower. I have not seen where you can put some stop loss or take profits, but it should be there, I think. Here with a trigger. There we go. We have our triggers here. Here you can put close. All right. I'm not sure if you can put both stop loss and a take profit or how this works. But play around with this, and I'm sure you can put a take profit or a stop loss here. All right, that was our 5x trade. Now, if we, for example, want to do a higher leverage trade, say 200 DAI, but with 50x leverage, you can just do the same. We will now take stop loss, minimum stop loss here, and a maximum take profit. Push the button, poof, just a few seconds, and it's here already as well. $8 in the minus, because that's the fee you pay. The liquidation price is 16,430, but we took a stop loss on 16,480. So if we zoom a bit out, I guess we will see our secondary stop loss on gTrade. There it is, 9,600 DAI. But for GMX, it is a little bit different. Let's say we try the same for GMX, 200 DAI times 50x. It will not put in a second trade. I think it will just change our leverage in our previous trade and combine the two. So if you put long BTC, you see it will just add to your previous trade. Well, actually, I will first reject this. Sorry. Let's just let's just look at the fees. The fee here would be 10.26. Or let's just look at the position by itself. Let's close this position. We will receive 0.1178 BTC. So even though we entered the trade with DAI, when we come out of the trade, we will still be in BTC. To really close the full trade and get back our DAI, we would need to swap again, which gives us extra fees, of course, on the way. A little bit, well, it is the way it is, I guess, but a little bit cumbersome. Let's just do that right now. There we go, max BTC, we get 1963 back, so that is 37 DAI that we lost. Meanwhile, we're on minus 8.8 with our other trade. Of course, maybe the Bitcoin price changed a bit, but I think the fees on GMX were substantially higher. But let's do a 50x anyway. 200 DAI, 50x. As you can see again, $10.26 in fees. Our liquidation price will be 16,559, which is substantially worse than the liquidation price on GNS. So if you have low leverage, the liquidation price on GMX is better than on gTrade. If you have high leverage, the liquidation price is worse on GMX than it is on gTrade. So again, we can just long right here. It will ask us for a pop-up. We press confirm, and then in a few seconds, we get our 50 long confirmed on the blockchain. There we go. Very cool. And again, the same things like before. So that was the short overview. Maybe we can also go to Link, why not? Or Uni. Let's go to Uni. They both have Uni. They say, oh, Uni is really going to the moon. Very good. So seems like an excellent place to long. No, I'm going to short this time. Let's short again. Again, 200 DAI, 50x, I guess. Max Uni short exceeded. Oh, it seems that it's at full capacity. There's only 500k capacity, and it's fully used on GMX. On gTrade, we have a full capacity of 1 million, of which nothing is used. Let's just use it then. Let's hope for the best. There we go. Another trade in. Goes pretty quickly. For GMX, we would have to wait, of course, until some more liquidity opens up. That was the overview of both trading platforms. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day.